after social services sent me back to my mother after being a runaway from the age of 13, now I'm 17 with a little baby girl. A couple of weeks after being back in her environment, I wasn't in her house, she came to me with some documents and told me to sign them. The documents were for back payments of child support that had stopped because I ran away from home and my biological father stopped making payments. I wasn't there anymore. She told me that if I signed the documents, and it was around $3,500, it was a significant amount of money, that I would get that money, that I needed that money to jumpstart my life, and that if I felt bad about doing this to my father, who I hadn't seen, just think about the fact that you don't have any money, Marnie. How are you going to make a go of it? I can't give you any money, which it wasn't her responsibility to give me money, but trust me, she could have. Anyway, I signed the documents. Check came in. She had me endorse the check over to her. She said she's going to open an account for us. I know I should have known to open a bank account for anyone who's going to say that to me. I was 17 years old, coming out of 3.5 years of trauma, from a childhood of trauma before that, and not thinking clearly. For whatever reason, I needed to trust my mother, and I should have been able to. She withheld that money, and when I asked her for it, I asked for it for a car specifically. Eventually she did give me some, and that's a whole nother video. But when I asked her for it, she told me that she was using it to buy clothes for my infant daughter. $3,500 to buy clothes for a child who at that point would have been 6 months old. Clothing that she was also buying wholesale, by the way.